At the end of the day, though, I still really enjoy both these characters. I'm so excited for them. Um, again, Noctis, if my intuition is correct, I'm imagining that Noctis will be very similar to Bart's. For those who haven't played Final Fantasy 15, the combat in that game is that they're still like the kind of traditional class, but there also isn't at the same time. So Noctis, through the power of the king, or something like that, because I don't want to sound too much like a nerd, he's able to conjure up, for lack of a better word, different weapons. So there's like a traditional sword, there's a great sword, he can use a gun, he can use like machine-based weapons, he can use like knives and stuff. So I'm imagining they're going to do something similar to Bart, where like each input is like a different type of weapon. So like, you know, maybe a forward attack or a forward bravery attack would be his great sword, or maybe like his back attack would be his gun. You know, like, and I'm imagining that he'll be like that, where he's a specialist. The only other thing I can think of is that they would do something similar to lightning, where it's like when you click L3, maybe he'll like use a different set of weapons. So like maybe his default is like he'll use like his normal weapons, like a sword. Oh, we got a computer, ball sacks. But anyways, like maybe like, so his default is like a sword, you know, like the lance, very normal balanced weapons. Maybe like one could be like a range, like his gun. There's like a crossbow he can get, maybe some of the ranged machines. There's like a needle shooter, which is like a Gatling gun for needles, I guess. And then like maybe the third set could be like his heavy weapons, like his shield, his broadsword, things like that. I would be hard pressed to imagine that they don't incorporate that system into his moveset in some way. I think the easiest way would just be make him a specialist, which I hope he is. I don't care. I'm gonna play as him anyways, unless like he's just really not up my, like, if he's like Cecil, where it's like I really like the character, but his moveset just doesn't mesh with me, I imagine that I will most likely be playing Noctis anyways. I just really hope that they make it to where he's like Bart's, where the different inputs give from his different like guns and stuff. Also, if you just saw where I used Goblin Punch right there as the second time, so I was reading up, and like I kind of knew this, but I didn't like know how it worked. But so with Bart's, again, the way his moves work are exactly like from Final Fantasy V. So it's like the more, or Final Fantasy 2 rather. So the more he uses a move, the better he gets with it. So in this game, if you land two of the same type of attack, oh, I just got killed, or you miss 6 attacks, he will eventually master that move. So when he masters it, it becomes stronger and faster. So like with my arrows here, I can like charge it up and shoot a bunch of arrows. Or my Goblin Punch, which I didn't do. Or my Goblin Punch, you know, it will just be a little bit stronger, and it has like that second follow-up attack. The Geomancer is the same way. Oh my goodness, we're getting killed out here. Oh my, okay. Oh, okay, I didn't know that that was actually a bravery attack. Okay, so I'm about to die. Oh, I'm not about to die, I have plenty of health, but as a team, we probably need to do a bit better. That's a that's a decapitation, fellas. That's an incapitation. Let me go see if I can do some damage on the Squall, just because I don't want him killing me. One of them's summoning. That's gonna be a no for me. I don't want either one of you summoning. Oh, they got the summon off anyways. I started an HP attack. I don't know if it's gonna hit, but it's just gonna be out there. Maybe. Oh, he dashed right into it. So that's kind of funny. I'm gonna do a jump. Also, I got hit by Alexander. Come on, get up. Whoa! What just? Okay. We lost, but that was some BS right there. Because I started a jump, and then Alexander did some like laser thing, and I land. That was just frustrating, just because like that Alexander really ruined everything. And also, to be honest, the fact that we actually got that close with the computer, I think makes me feel decent, because like the fact that it was like one death away and we were handicapped by a computer either means we were both really good or the other team was really bad. But you know, if I haven't played a game with all, or actually I think I played one game with all computers the second day I streamed. And that match, for those who were there, it was just so, like, you know, it's like, because the computer will really just stop moving, and it's just like attack or dodge or do something. So the fact that we got close to winning with the computer is a little bit satisfying for me. Hopefully we don't get a computer this time, because I'll actually scream. I'll be a little bit irate if I get another computer match. Not that that's been happening a lot. Actually, I think I've only had maybe 4 or 5 matches with a computer all the time that I've been playing this beta. So it's not like a thing that happens a lot, but it's still a thing that happens, and I get really salty. It's like, I would prefer it, so it's like if a person leaves during a match, maybe a computer takes their spot. And also, that's another thing I'm really surprised by. I'm really surprised there's been like no disconnects during a match. Knock on wood so it doesn't happen, but it's like, you know, the entire time I've been playing this game, I've never seen someone disconnect. Granted, maybe now that I think about it, maybe like when the game was like, oh, you lost connection to the server. Oh, well, they got a computer, so I feel kind of bad for them, but I don't know, I paid my dues. But maybe when the server is like, oh, you disconnected, maybe that's when someone disconnects. But it's like, I've noticed that like I've never seen a disconnect. So I don't know how they deal with that. Hopefully, like, again in the final game, because, you know, people leave. Like, some people are rage quitters, some people, like, you know, they actually have things they have to do. Hopefully there's like a way to where like the game doesn't end if someone leaves. Like, you know, they just like put a computer, or maybe it's like Overwatch where like someone just starts spectating, so like there's always someone ready. You know, I'm gonna go after this this cloud right here. Ooh! Did you just see how I saved my mans? Did you just see how I saved my mans? Did you just see how I saved my mans? Bro. Did you just see how I saved my mans? You can't even tell me that wasn't sexy. You can't even tell me that wasn't sexy, dude. You can't even tell me that wasn't sexy. You cannot even tell me, because it was. Also, my man's happened to die anyways, because I was too busy sucking myself off about how sexy I was when I saved my mans. Did you just see that? Dude, I narrowly dodged death. And then like I did something actually really risky. Okay, I paid for my hubris. Okay, that cloud actually ended up hitting me. You know, because for those who watched my previous streams, that's a kill? That's not a kill. For those who watched my previous streams, you'll know that like Geomancer is a bit slow to get started up. But, you know, it's like the fact that I was able to get the... Oh, okay. Whew, I thought we were about to lose for a second. The fact that I was able to get that Geomancer right in his face, because he could have dodged, he could have attacked me, but like, you know, the narrow dodge against that cross slash, because that was just good timing on my part, just because, again, cross slash has 3 separate hits that you have to dodge. So like the good timing, and then like just the fact that it hit him, and then the fact that it killed him, like that was just, oh my goodness. I didn't play as well as I could have that game, but I just... the way that I saved my boy, and then just the disrespect of that Geomancer against that Cloud, who could have easily killed me. Oh man, that just made me feel good. That made me feel fantastic. So I gotta soak that one in for a little. I just gotta like just revel in the moment, just soak. You know, just like a good stew, or I don't know how to cook food, but I don't know, like a dirty dish. You know, it's like when your parents like you better wash the dishes. And then like, you know, you get kind of lazy, so you're just like, oh, I'm just letting it soak. You know, I just had to soak in that warm soapy water of just self-congratulatory behavior. All right, I earned that. I straight up earned just the self congratulations for saving my mans like that, and then just the total disrespect of the Geomancer. Now you might be saying, oh well, wouldn't you have followed up with the HP attack anyways? Yes. You know, if it was Onion Knight, I wouldn't even care. But you know, it's like Geomancer, I always have difficulty landing it. So the fact that I just did it in the man's face like that, just it's so humorous to me. Oh man, that was good. So being a little bit serious again, I think that I'm about I might be 2 wins away from a promotion. I don't think so. I think I'm only 1 game away from a promotion. So let's try to get this trifecta going. Oh wait, no, not trifecta. Let's try to get this repeat going, rather, since I only won 1 game with Bart so far. Seems as though matchmaking has slowed down just a little bit, and the fact that we got 2 bot games in a row. It is a Saturday, so like, you know, people are probably like, I don't know what normal people do, go outside or something, but seems as though matchmaking has slowed down just a tad. I'll just like go back and reset my battle just to see if that like refreshes my spot in the server or something. I actually originally wanted to play the Gundam beta, which, ooh, now that I remember, the Gundam beta actually came out today. Unfortunately, since I don't have a capture card, I have to run all my PlayStation recordings through the PlayStation like broadcasting or screen share application, whatever it's called. And when I actually opened up the beta the other day, since I did the preload, all gameplay is blocked. So if I tried to stream the Gundam beta, you would just see a black screen the entire time. So unfortunately, I cannot stream that. I'll probably talk about it a little bit. Ooh, looks like we got a match going. I'll talk about it a little bit on Twitter probably, but yeah, I'm really sad I can't stream that one. I do plan on streaming the entire game. What? Okay, I thought we were like getting a bot or something. Okay, yeah, I'll try to stream the entire game. It comes out in 3 weeks. I haven't purchased it yet. I'm probably gonna pre-order just because it comes with some sick pre-order bonuses. And usually I'm against pre-ordering. I played Gundam at EVO. I absolutely loved it. It was so much fun. So, you know, I pretty much have like no qualms about pre-ordering this game. It's a really fun game. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh my goodness. And if nothing else, it really makes me, or it makes me like hopeful that we'll get Dynasty Warrior Gundams 4. Dynasty Warrior Gundam, I know a lot of people don't like that game. For those who don't know, Dynasty Warriors is like a beat 'em up game, so it's like it's you versus like hundreds of thousands of enemies, and it's really fun. You feel it's repetitive, but it's fun. I have a lot of fun with it, and I'm really hoping that, you know, a next gen Dynasty Warriors game will do really well. There actually is a Gundam game that unfortunately didn't come out in America, but I'm hoping that I'll get it eventually. Whoo! That jump saved my life. Wow! Oh, I thought we were about to get the tag team for a second. Oh, okay. Is that gonna... Woo! Okay, that was like the best payoff I've ever seen before. That was easily the best payoff I've ever seen before. So I'll get back to Gundam in a second. What happened with that Onion Knight was that if the Onion Knight hit me with his HP attack, I still have full health, mainly because he was bravery broken, meaning he would do no damage. But when he hit me, that gave me enough time for my Geomancer to catch up to him. And since he was still in recovery, it hit him. Also, that was a really fast game. Hand claps all around. We did really well. Yeah, it was. That's the one thing about the air